Hi, 大家好，我係 Marguerite and welcome to my little Cantonese corner. So today, 今日係1月29號，2018年. Or if you said that in a more Cantonese way, it would be 今日係2018年1月29號 or January 29th, 2018. So I'm been asked to do a book review of the one book that if you're serious about learning Cantonese, and you have to have, and that is The Right Word in Cantonese by Quan Choi Hua. This book is my Bible. This actual book is from like 1989. It's been well used. In fact, it's so old that I think I showed this to you guys last time in my other review of a number of books you had to have. But that was the MTR map back when I first came to Hong Kong. Well, in fact, when I first came to Hong Kong, they didn't even have the Lamtine line here. You can see I kind of drew it in myself. So this book is brilliant. And why? Because it just covers everything. You've got in the beginning, I'll show you in a minute, you've got, all the charts that show you the exact proper way to use the finals and the initial consonants, which I didn't really pay much attention to. Too much detail for me. But it did go into like the tones, all the different tones in Cantonese, and explains them. The tone usage, which I didn't pay a lot of attention to either. I just listened really well and kind of picked it up that way. It does compare, which is good. It compares the different systems, the different romanization systems of Cantonese. So if you're using the numbers rather than the Yale and China, then you'll have a bit of a comparison. So even if if you've started learning Cantonese with the numbers, and then you think like, why am I doing that? I should do Yale and China. It's so much better. Then you'll have a bit of a comparison chart there. So in addition to the actual book having it alphabetically in English, like for example, here's the H page, end of G, H. Let's see, how do I tilt this there? Then you'll see that it's alphabetized in order of the English word. And then in the middle, they have the Yale and China Pengyam system, and then they'll have the Chinese character. So it is beyond brilliant. You just look up the word you want. For example, here is hair on the head, 头发, right? And it's really easy to look up words that you want to use. And it's from Hong Kong, so you'll get, the Hong Kong way of using these words. The other thing that's really great about this book, let me show you the table of contents, is that at the end they split up useful words or categories, and then they group the words together there. Again, English first, then the Pingyam, and then the character. So here, take a look at the table of contents. Like I said, you've got everyday vocabulary, and then in part 2, specialized glossaries with special references to Hong Kong. So where to go in Hong Kong, names of places, beaches, outlying islands, how to get there, the MTR, KCR. Well, see, this book is so old. Back then it was a Kowloon Canton Railway. Now everything's just the MTR. East Rail Line, West Rail Line. Then you've got pubs, cinemas, food, cooking. I mean, a lot of different categories. Where to get help if you're sick. How to plan a trip. How to find out what's happening. How Hong Kong is run. Family relations. It's great. So if there's one book you get when you're learning Cantonese, make it this one, The Right Word in Cantonese by Quan Choi Hua. And no, I'm not affiliated at all with this. I just think it's a brilliant book that you gotta have. And if you're learning Mandarin or you want to pick up both, there's also, I've seen The Right Word in Mandarin as well. So I hope this was really helpful to you, and keep studying Cantonese. It's a great language, and it makes living in Hong Kong so much easier. Hope this was helpful. Subscribe to my channel and comment below with anything else you'd like to see me do, and I'd be happy to do it for you. Thanks so much. Bye.